What's up guys, Blackwar here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2019 for the first mountain stage of the Vuelta a España between Eliana and the Alto de Javalambre. It's a so as I said, first mountain stage. I'm really excited to do it. I'm really to see if my team can compete with the others, if I can try and be at the front alongside the Miguel Angel Lopez, the Kruijswijks, the Roglic's, even though Roglic is completely gone, the Valverde maybe, and it's going to be very interesting to see that. 160 kilometers, quite a high-paced stage today. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, please make sure to do so before we start. Well, before you watch this one. But for those who've watched them, let's go. It's the first real test for the peloton of the 2019 Vuelta a España, as we finish at the Alto de Javalambre for this fifth stage of the Vuelta. Our riders already at the front. Rigoberto Uran is on a +2 today, which is absolutely perfect. Hugh Carthy on a 0, Higuita on a +1, Dan Martinez on 0. So the train is going to be quite hard because I don't know who I'm going to put. Damien Touz tries to make the first move of today's stage with Sergio Semitier. He was in the breakaway yesterday. Good attack from Damien Touz. Good attack from a good French rider, apparently good for the future. Pavel Bernard has attacked as well, followed by Bruno Armirail, Jorge Lastra, Cubero and Yele Wallace, but the peloton doesn't want to let these guys go. Let's take the GC. Could I potentially lose the GC today? Because if we're being smart, the only leader in the top 10, except Uran, is probably Wout Poels or Richard Carapaz actually. Wout Poels probably isn't good enough because Fuglsang will work for Miguel Angel Lopez. I reckon he will. Valverde will work for Carapaz. I think I can. You know what? I genuinely think I can keep the jersey until the end. I think. What's my time trial stats already? 73. Yeah, I think I can bring the jersey home. If I don't do anything silly and don't withdraw from the race, because that would be a bummer, then yeah, I think I think I can win this tour. Let's take a look at the breakaway then. We've got Jesper Hansen for Cofidis, Oscar Rodriguez for Euskadi Moyas, a stage winner on last year's Vuelta, if I'm correct. Tomasz Marzinski for Lotto Soudal. Speaking of Lotto Soudal, if you want to see a Lotto Soudal playthrough of the Vuelta a España, the good friend of mine, Benji Nazen, has done it. Well, is currently doing it. So if you want to give it a look, I'm pretty sure if you know me, you know who Benji is, but it's a free plug-in. It's free promotion. Jorge Lastra trying to make another move with Will Barta in the wheel. Mikel Biscara is here as well for Euskadi Moyas. Angel Madrazo for Burgos BH. And Zander Arme for Lotto Soudal. We'll have potentially 2 Euskadi, 2 Lotto Soudal in the breakaway. But the peloton isn't a big fan of said breakaway, as Manuel Boiro is pacing with Leonard Hofstede, Jorge Arcas, Jens Stannard, Sepp Kuss, and Angel? No. Right, what's the name of Pedrero? Antonio Pedrero. Right, we're going to take a look at the KOM, but there's been some attacks already. That's Lastra who attacked. He just surprised everyone because Barta was ending his relay. I think Lastra's going to get 5 points at the Puerto de Alcublas. I don't see who could probably get him. Even though Will Barta is trying to come back at him. I reckon Lastra will have the edge. The gap right now for the breakaway is just over 6 minutes. So that's all good. Zander Arme gets second. Actually, Zander Arme could have been overtaking Lawson Craddock. But Lawson Craddock is still leading the way with 8 points. Alright. I'm still trying to figure out my train for the final climb, but that's in 110 kilometers now. Okay, sit rep with just under 40 kilometers to go now for the peloton. The gap was 11 minutes, 40 kilometers ago, which led in the peloton really pacing. You can see Mitchell Docker and Logan Owen had been helping with the pace, and well, they're struggling now. But yeah, some crashes happened here and there. No one interesting. We've lost like 9th place of the GC. Is the next Chiba. But apart from that, I don't think we're missing anyone. So yeah, right now it's quite a tough stage, but it's like nothing compared to what will like await the rider in like 20 kilometers now. Meanwhile, the break is still 6 minutes ahead of the peloton. So yeah, I don't really know what to do. We're at the bottom of the first climb in this Vuelta, the first real climb, the first mountain, should I say, of this Vuelta, the Alto de Javalambre. And the breakaway has started this climb with a lead of 5 minutes 30 over the peloton, being paced by Lawson Craddock. It's Jesper Hansen who's made a move in the breakaway already, because he's virtually second. Tomasz Marzinski is currently virtually the red jersey, so maybe Jesper Hansen has some ideas behind his head. But right now, we're not even leading the peloton. Right now it's Emanuele Boiro leading the group. The gap hasn't decreased at all. Jesper Hansen has been co-op by, well, nearly co-op by his former breakaway teammates. There it is. Okay, Emanuele Boiro finally struggling. Luis Leon Sanchez, 3rd place of the GC, currently pacing now for probably, well, either Fuglsang or Miguel Lopez. That's like the main question. I don't know who they're pacing for. The green jersey is gone. No, I thought it was Valverde, but it's Bennett, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Nicholas Egg dropped. Okay. Steady pace in the peloton. We're not on like high percentage yet, so we're all good. Breakaway 4:28. I think they'll probably win the stage, but I'm not sure about getting the leader's jersey. Luis Sanchez doing a mad job at the front, as we're now in the strong. Well, we're approaching like the strong percentages of this climb, 11 kilometers with an average gradient of 7.6%, but we're now in like percents above 10%, or above 10, should I say. The breakaway, the lead of the breakaway is going down at an impressive rate under the great work of Luis Leon Sanchez. I'm being worried that Sepkus is going to block me. No, okay, we're good. Who's down my wheel? Is that George Bennett? Yes, it is. Davide Formolo is there. Steven Kovac is there. No sign of Primož Roglic. He's there. He's a bit down with Miguel Lopez and Nairo Quintana. 2 minutes 10 for the breakaway. They won't get the leader's jersey today. Sergio Guita with an impressive job as well. Wait, Jumbo-Visma started their train. George Bennett, Steven Kovac. No signs of Roglic. He's on the right hand side. He's slowly coming back. Johnny Zaguirre pacing with Jakob Fuglsang. We're getting dropped like by a few meters here and there, which isn't what I was hoping for. Carthy dropped by blocked by Martinez. Okay, we're slightly down. We're slightly down here. The break is gonna try and get the win, but the peloton is coming at an impressive rate here. We're just behind with Rigoberto Uran. Rigoberto Uran is just behind. The win today is gonna be for Mikel Biscara. Biscara or Zander Arme. It's gonna be Biscara. Mikel Biscara wins from Zander Arme, Oscar Rodriguez, Jonathan Lastra. And then it's gonna be the main peloton with Jesper Hansen leading the way ahead of Stefan Kovac. Rigoberto Uran finishes the climb in a strong 7th position. Angel Madrazo, Richard Carapaz, Marzinski, Roglic, Fuglsang, Valverde, Michael Latour, Woodpulse, Kelderman, Brambilla, Pogacar, Lopez. Where's Ducati compared to Lopez? Okay, he's still like in a decent area. Good. But Uran finishes in 7th, second leader of the day behind Steven Kovac. I'll take that. They won a surprise stage last year. Euskadi Morias has done it again as they win the first mountain stage of this Vuelta a España. Mikel Biscara wins ahead of Zander Arme and last year's winner Oscar Rodriguez. 1:20 ahead of the peloton, being peloton ahead of the leaders group, topped by Steven Kovac, who's now second of the GC. Rigoberto Uran keeps his first position and increases his lead over his over the guys in the top 10. Kruijswijk, Fuglsang, Valverde, Carapaz complete the top 5. Ducati drops to 8th position and loses quite some time for on his rivals for the white jersey. Sander Arme though gets the polka dot jersey ahead of Mikel Biscara and Lawson Craddock, who loses his precious jersey. Points wise, Rigoberto Uran gets 1 point ahead of Sam Bennett, who will still wear the green jersey tomorrow because Uran has the red jersey. Best strong rider is still Hugh Carty, but some time has been lost on Tadej Pogacar and Miguel Angel Lopez, as Movistar is now the best team, overtaking EF after this first mountain stage. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Uran though very strong. Only Kruijswijk and Rigoberto Uran able to get gaps on the other leaders, being Roglic, Fuglsang, Valverde, and all these lots. Tadej Pogacar finishes with Miguel Angel Lopez and gain 32 seconds on Hugh Carty, who dropped a bit. I need to be more careful with Hugh Carty in the future. I destroyed him way too early, and also being blocked at one point, it didn't help. But yeah, nice win nonetheless for Mikel Biscara. It was Euskadi Basque Country with a 1-3, which is very decent for a Continental Pro team. Sander Arme gets the polka dot jersey and came very close to the win. But yeah, first mountain stage, Rigoberto Uran shows some good qualities to try and retain said jersey until the end of the Vuelta. Tomorrow is a hilly stage between the Mora de Rubialos and Ares del Maestrat. Hopefully you will be there to witness this stage. If you want to make sure to do so, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. That would really mean a lot. Also, leave a like down below to show some support and show that you love the series right now. Right now, at the time I'm doing this, every stage has been pre-recorded, so I have no feedback. So I'm really hoping that you're enjoying the series, and I shall see you tomorrow, same time, same channel, for the stage 6 of La Vuelta. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bag. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sit blockbuster.